These 7 groups of foods are the important ones for you to learn and to remember. These are the foundation foods that go together to build strong bodies. Remember to eat some food from each group every day. In the first group, there are leafy, green, and yellow vegetables. Group 2 has tomatoes, raw cabbage, and citrus fruits like oranges and lemons. Group 3 has potatoes and other vegetables and fruits not in Group 1 or 2, like beets, corn, peaches, and bananas. Milk, cheese, and ice cream are in Group 4. They help to build the good bones and teeth. Group 5 foods are builders of bone and muscle: meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dried peas, and beans. Group 6 has bread, flour, and cereal. And Group 7 has butter and fortified margarine. These are especially good for your eyes. Remember these foundation foods. Help your mother plan so you can eat some food from each group every day.
It's fun to eat supper with your family, especially when there is good food on the table. Just look at that plate. Aren't you feeling well, Bill? Aren't you hungry? What can be the matter? Bill, you're getting a stomachache. You have a stomachache, it isn't any fun to play. There it is again. Poor Bill. Why does Bill have a stomachache? Perhaps it wasn't what he ate, but the way he ate it. He ate his breakfast, or rather, part of it. Orange juice, one big gulp of it. Milk for the cereal, splash it on. No time to waste. Gobble down the cereal, a couple of big spoonfuls, one right after the other. But leave most of it. Now for the eggs. More good, healthful food. But what about Bill's eating habits? Into his mouth went some egg. Right away, a big bite of toast. And there was some bacon, so he stuffed in part of that. And then, just one big splash of milk.
Sally and Jim eat slowly, and they chew their food thoroughly.
Bill was off to school. He ate so fast. Do you think he ate enough?
They eat all of their food. Sally and Jim are good members of the Clean Plate Club. When lunchtime comes, they are hungry again. And Jim remembers foundation foods when he chooses his lunch in the cafeteria. Let's see what he selected. Milk, rice pudding, stew, bread and butter, and salad. Good boy, Jim.
And how did Bill eat his lunch? After school, of course, Bill was hungry. He emptied that pop bottle as fast as he could. He gobbled down all his candy. And, as if that wasn't enough, he ate some cookies, too. Then Bill didn't feel hungry anymore. No, sir. For once, he had eaten too much.
Sally gets home at 3 o'clock. Dinner isn't until 6, and Sally is hungry. But no need to worry. Sally always gets milk and fruit after school. A perfect snack. Jim starts home much later, and you can be sure that he's hungry. Yes, he certainly would like a candy bar, but he knows that sweets are pleasure foods.
At supper time, Bill still felt full. So he didn't hurry with his supper. He just poked at it. He was tired. And he just didn't have any appetite. Bill didn't know it, but he was already beginning to be sick.
Say them with me. Leafy, green, and yellow vegetables. Citrus fruits, tomatoes, and raw cabbage. Potatoes and other vegetables and fruits. Milk, cheese and ice cream, meat, poultry, fish, eggs, dried peas and beans, bread, flour and cereals, butter and fortified margarine. Remember these foundation foods. Remember to eat some food from each group every day.
That's right. Drink your juice a little at a time. Doesn't it taste good? You just never took time before to find how good food can taste. Mother is pleased and proud. We're off to a good start this morning. But will it last? Will you remember to eat the right way? Uh-oh, almost washed your food down. Before you take a drink, chew your food well and swallow it. Now you're eating pretty well. Will you do as well with the bacon and eggs and toast? Chew your toast thoroughly. That's the way. Chew and chew. Doesn't it taste extra good that way? What about that bacon? Well, maybe there are better ways to cut it. But when you eat it in small bits, you can chew it better. It tastes so good, you want to eat every bite. Breakfast is more fun this way, isn't it? Well, Bill, plenty of time to get to school today. And in class, studying seems easier. What? 11 o'clock? Usually you're mighty hungry by this time. Today, you feel fine. Lunchtime is another time to practice good eating habits. Eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Finish all your food. Later on, drink lots of water. After school, that's the idea, Bill. A good snack of crackers and milk at home. That's the good kind of food if you're hungry after school. And then play. Hard play. Plenty of pep now. Yesterday's stomach ache is forgotten. At supper time, you're hungry again. Everything tastes good, and you're eating well. See what good eating habits can do for you? Looking for seconds. After supper, you feel fine. No stomach ache, not too tired, not hungry. Just feeling fine. And that